Welcome to Next Stop Uni, the podcast where we spill everything school forgot to tell you about getting into university and everything that your school counselor just wouldn't tell you. No stress spirals, just real talk.
We're basically your smartest and funniest group chat, but with more facts.
Today's episode, we're getting into the academic villain no one wants to face, standardized tests. Grab your iced coffee, deep breath, and let's get into it.
So, Julia, real talk, do these tests still matter?
I mean, yeah, although some unis say that it's test optional. Like, Johns Hopkins found that standardized tests are a reliable predictor of how well you perform in the first 2 years of college.
And students who submit scores based on tons of studies, they're more likely to have better GPAs, survive harder majors, and remember the information that they study.
Exactly. Strong scores can give your application an edge, even if they're not quote-unquote required. Just a heads up, AUC does not accept the EST, so if that's on your list, you'll need to take the ACT.
And if you're in IG, it's more about the grades. So most unis require at least 8 subjects with a grade of C or above. And for engineering, you will need math for AS or A level.
And IB students, you already know. 6 subjects, 3 higher level, full diploma. It's the full package.
And here's the part no one talks about. These programs actually build skills you'll use in uni.
Totally. IB teaches you how to research, analyze, structure arguments, and handle academic writing. You do essays, lab work, math investigations, and even creative performances like dance and art exhibitions. It is intense, but it makes uni feel less scary.
IG sharpens your ability to apply concepts under pressure. You will switch between multiple choice questions, essays, and short answers, all while thinking critically and managing time. It gives you practical problem-solving skills.
And American diploma, you build comprehension, presentation skills, creativity, and quick thinking between timed tests, discussions, and projects. You learn to process and express ideas fast.
Okay, so let's talk language tests. This part always gets confusing.
If you're applying to private unis in Egypt, like AUC, GUC, BUE, FUE, and AAST, you'll need IELTS, TOEFL, or Duolingo English test.
Okay, so IELTS is face-to-face for speaking. TOEFL is all recorded, and both tests require reading, listening, writing, and speaking.
And the writing isn't just grammar. You'll summarize data, build arguments, and explain clearly exactly like what you'll need to do in college.
And right now we're going to introduce Dr. Fikri Boutros, the professor in the Rhetorical and Composition department, who is going to explain how you can better your writing skills before coming into college.
The writing demands of university. If we talk about our university and the writing department, where students take different types of writing assignments, critical writing, argument writing, research writing. My first advice to these students would be to read. They have to start by reading a lot. The only way to write, it's my belief, the only way to be a good writer is to be a good reader first. Because reading will give you all the structures, the critical thinking, the vocabulary, okay? The linguistic competence, as we call it, that will enable you to express yourself more fluently, more accurately when it will come to writing. And practice writing. It's the only way to get better at writing is to practice writing. So they have to write a lot. Journaling, writing their diary, putting the thoughts on paper, any kind of writing, you know. That's what I can think of mainly.
Duolingo is online, faster, and cheaper, and AUC accepts it with 110 plus score. But not all schools do, so always check the uni's website.
Okay, Laila, now how do we survive prep season without exploding?
You don't need to study for 2 years in advance. No one's doing that. Start small and review a few questions a week. Write a paragraph, it all adds up.
And practice under pressure. Try at least 1 or 2 timed mock tests. That's how you get used to the real stress.
Use real prep material, not random. One tip got me a 36 on the ACT videos.
And please check every uni's test requirements. Some need different scores. Don't rely on second-hand info.
I feel like the biggest thing is don't treat your first score like it's the end of the world. You can retake. Most people improve.
And don't let the test take over your life. Your GPA matters too, you know?
And don't go off something your cousin heard in 2021. Uni websites exist. Use them.
Also, don't compare yourself to the kid who got into 10 schools on TikTok. No one's posting their panic, just the confetti.
So yeah, standardized tests are annoying, but if you use them right, they can help you.
Prep smart, not hard. Pace yourself and chill. Your score doesn't define you, as cliche as it sounds.
That's it for episode 1. Catch us next time where we talk about choosing our majors and not just copying your entire friend group.